Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all. Right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find. I fear I've no wisdom
That
to offer.
can stay equipped underneath. That's interesting. Move.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me.
There's a ladder here. Ah. Excellent
You
find.
might as well go to Batal right quick.
My back's not acting up today.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
This looks as good a place as any. A good sleep will ensure we are...
A good sleep does wonders.
Yes, it does.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust.
Map. So, where are we going? Oh, it wants us to go all the way down there. Is that a quick way?
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
That's such a peace. Somehow my feet always carry me.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
That's
They
where I'm
can be
going.
most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Last night's scuffle.
Some of us get
This ox cart's bound for the. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I was bored. And we're most likely going to have to fight. So, let's go.
Just yonder. Looks to be
Oh.
a good spot for harvesting.
Or not.
Ingredients.
Checkpoint town's here. Is there another cart that goes to there?
No harm in picking a few.
I assume. Checkpoint Town.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He said people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me.
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to...
I find myself hard-pressed to respond.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Well, hello there, sir. What can I do? Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day.
If. If I buy that. I'm gonna need them.
Do come again?
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
You guys can hold these.
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste, and in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? You will be rewarded handsomely for it.
It seems this Jadeite Orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Sweet, there is another ox cart. Great. I'll actually have to.
So, you
Leave this place at once. You have no right to be.
What?
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume?
Leave this place at once. You have no right to be.
You need a permit. Okay. So we can't do that yet. Okay.
Interested in my wares?
I must earn the people's faith.
Slow and steady gets the job done. How was I be of service?
I always draw a short straw, but not at the expense of my
Really
duty.
now?
Suppose I could visit someplace new.
I'll feel a side back. Time to hit the sack.
Suppose I ought to check.
An urchin supposed to beg by you.
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Ain't got the foggiest.
Someone comes in for a fight. I won't say no.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason. We ought to put it to good use.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured... Most excellent. You may now change your... However, if you wish to register as a... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied.
Okay, what's this?
Must be my winter coat.
I've much to do yet.
I'll need to replenish my stock.
Yeah. Sit down and rest. We gotta wait till he gets here. See where we go from here.
Welcome. I'm like to fall asleep if I stay here much longer.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Okay. I must dress formally.
Good evening, sir. I trust... You fared all right on the roads? Just you know where to find the solution. Eludes me, but I'm certain there is one way to make some quick calls.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Can I keep the cape on? I want the cape.
Said for peace and quiet.
Best get to cleaning before I'm too tired.
Distinguishes me.
I could use a little fun to brighten my day. Can't remember the last time I
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
The rules add to
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, he seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter.
So, the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together. Quite a sordid trio, eh?
I know not what to make of this.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty?
Is there more quests I'll get locked out of, or
Do not forget that we work to serve the city.
I gotta go to Melv anyway.
at your leisure.
Seems I've caught someone.
Where are you off to? Townsfolk won't attend the stale performance.
Apologies, but I can't offer.
At least my back's not acting up today. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
What would I to do?
I didn't want to sit.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new.
Am I truly so powerless?
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that.
What's going on?
Damn dragon.
Let's
Hurry,
go.
everyone. Get yourselves to safety.
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are.
Got like blisters.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to. Let me
Get pots. Huh.
Well aimed strike, right where it hurts.
No.
Do more than sting.
Ew. What is coming out of it?
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly. We're saved.
Worm's life crystal. Interested.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'll go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right.
Forest. Reach tree with a bird's nest. Cliff to the right.
Ah, this won't work, will it? I can see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and it's hard to describe, but my brother and I are the only ones who use that path to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go then. My life's in...
Let us do everything in
All
our
right.
power to render aid to those in need.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Where
are you going? Such gear.
Seems naught ever goes right.
What's more, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
So we're gonna camp?
If you mean to find Sir Norbert, methinks I know where to look. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
A guide is most welcome.
Follow me. We ought press on.
This should be of use.
hear me? Please! I need help!
Norbert, are you hurt?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need...
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
We must proceed with caution, lest our charge come under attack.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert. And perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. Two good deeds in one, you might say.
Wasn't sure we'd survive that, but...
About ready for a break.
On.
It's this way.